Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. xEltocaGaiTas51x. Saloy with it. Rosell. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Throw-ins given. So a personnel change then. Walter. On the offensive, is there to be late excitement? Could be dangerous. And the cross is fired in, but absolutely no help in the centre. Now they've lost it. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Chances on. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? xEltocaGaiTas51x. Well, this game ebbing away, and the visitors on course to eke out a narrow victory. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it's been a tight game, but I think they've been the better team. They've just had that little bit more quality, certainly in attack, and of course they've been well organised at the back. They just need to see this through now.
Five minutes left. Espinosa. The ball with xEltocaGaiTas here. Fontas. Espinosa has it. Rosell. Down by a goal. This could be the final opportunity to snatch something. And beyond the last defender, offside. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. It might be on for them. Running with the ball confidently. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. He read the situation defensively and did his job. There's the final whistle, and the visitors move on.
Well, in a very tight match, they just...
Chances on. has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. And over comes the corner. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. And they deal with the threat this time. Herrera. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Five minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy. Late drama here, level once more, incredible scenes.
Well, here it is again. It was a good finish, but the keeper has to do better at his near post. He was beaten far too easily on that occasion.
So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here. Judson. On the ball, Monteiro. Still pushing for what could be a winner. It is a decent looking attack here. Well, no way through. A sloppy pass. Monteiro. And they have possession again. He succeeds in clearing it. Well, it could be on for him here. Surely! And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And it's a very tidy finish, because there's still a lot of work to do. That's a really good goal.
So there we have it, 2-1. Monteiro. And we will have just one additional minute. Ewell. Eric Remedi. Lopez. Ewell. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, it's a good result to start.
Well, they're attacking, but time is the great... Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy. Late drama here. Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy. Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy. This is very rare indeed. 3 substitutes coming on at the same time. Delivering it. Well, did his job defensively. Decent position. An alert intervention. Well, as we approach full time, we have to say, playing away from home hasn't been a problem for them. Can they see it out? Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it's been a tight game, but I think they've been the better team. They've just had that little bit more quality, certainly in attack, and of course they've been well organised at the back. They just need to see this through now.
Showing good defensive judgment. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Tuiloma. Sebastian Blanco. Build Tuiloma. Williamson. Well, do they have a goal in their future? They're giving it a go. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. But they dealt with the threat posed. Can they hit on the break? Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. And pushed away to safety.
Well, that was a good save, and it's kept them in it. But they have to do more going forward.
Making progress. Oh, that's a penalty, and at a crucial phase in the game. Chance to equalise here. And there it is, perfectly executed. So back underway following the equaliser. Valentin. It's with Victor Rodriguez. Not the pass he had in mind. Oh, terrific pass. It's opening up for them. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, as you can see, he was always in control. A change of pace, a change of direction, and he's past the keeper. That's a composed finish.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned. Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, able to survive that attacking push. Chiellini. On to Bale. Arango. And it's there for Gareth Bale. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Played over. On a corner like that, every goalkeeper's dream, really. Five minutes left. Well, he's given us away. Bale. Well, spot on with that challenge. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? And there it is! All in the melting pot now. And what a finale we could have in store for us.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Tajuri Shradi. Now with Bale. A really effective shielding under pressure. How about the cross? Magnificent challenge to win it back. Well, he's lost the ball. Blessing. Tajuri Shradi. And we will have just one additional minute. Arango. And now Tajuri Shradi. Bale. They've given it away. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances.
There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Good looking ball. And intercepting it. Ariola. Nanu. O'Brien. Facundo Quignon. Pomykal. How can they open up the defence? Oh, big chance! Last man back and job done. Effective challenge. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Can they take advantage of the situation? Well, clattered away. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. So making the substitution now. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. An example of how to press. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. Good vision. Can he get onto this? 5 minutes to go. Options in the middle. And he takes on the shot. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? Struggling to get it away. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. And over comes the corner. Danger averted. It's been whipped towards the near post. Takes the shot. And no way through. Take it away. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Now a decent position. And threading it forward. Making sure nothing untoward happened. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
Well, Derek.
And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Zuzi. 5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. Hernandez with it. Daniel Saloy. Well, sloppy in possession. On the offensive, is there to be late excitement? Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Could play it in. Well, they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Vera. Gives it a go. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Well, shortly we'll hear the final whistle. The home side with the lead. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, it's been a tight game, but I think they've been the better team. They've just had that little bit more quality, certainly in attack, and of course they've been well organised at the back. They just need to see this through now.
And he takes it away. Oh, that's a penalty, and at a crucial phase in the game. And a chance maybe to settle this. And there it is! Perfectly executed. So 2-0 now. It is to be a throw-in. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. And we will have just one additional minute. Could be a chance to break here. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. And this again, the goal that was scored from the spot. Found wanting a bit with that delivery. And it's with Hernandez. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Vera. Gives it a go. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance. And the